This will be my audience for tonight. Have you ever been on a date and the person that you were with was on their phone half the night? I know I have, and it does not feel good. And I'm sure some of you guys out there know exactly what I'm talking about. It's almost like the person there with you isn't fully there with you. Today I hope to persuade you guys in joining my efforts in putting a limit to how much we can use our social media websites. Being somebody that has grown up with social media day in and day out, I realize that there is not that many upsides to using social media. Everybody uses at least some form of social media at least once a day, but it's those people that use it for multiple hours at a time that it's just not healthy, and it just shouldn't be done. Today I will be talking about why social media is so popular, what limitations, and how I plan on putting a limit on how much social media we can use, and the future benefits if my limitations were actually adopted. Now let's talk about how social media is so popular today. There's nothing easier than reaching in your pocket, pulling out your phone, and pulling up one of these social media websites, such as Instagram. Now, this is Instagram. Here's my friend's pictures, and it's one scroll down. Then you'll start to see the replays or the reruns of pictures. But if you go over here to the popular page, this is just big page of all the celebrities, musicians, artists such as everybody that's famous, and this never ends. It is a continuous stream of pictures that somebody can easily get lost in, and this is not good to look at a small screen and see all these pictures. Okay. According to the Pew Research Center, 73% of adults use some sort of social media once a day. Now, this isn't that bad, but this is it could be spent the time that you're spending on these social medias can be spent with face-to-face interactions with other people and just hanging out with them physically. Social media can also be considered an addiction. Sarah Snow reports that whenever we open these social media websites, that we get an influx of dopamine in our brain, which calms us down and relaxes us. Also, Shay Bennett reports that 18% of social media users that use Facebook can't go more than a couple hours without checking their Facebook page, which that doesn't sound like something that is really good for you. Whenever you see a friend that is on a social media website, or a friend sees you, they are more likely to join you on that social media website just to feel like they're a part of something else. And in doing this, we're making these sites more popular due to peer pressure. Now I will go into how I will effectively put limitations on social media and the best way that I can do that. Placing a limit on social media networks is going to be a really hard task to accomplish. However, with the help from cell phone companies such as AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, and Sprint, I hope that we can put a specific limit to the amount of gigabytes that somebody can use per month on social media usage only. This doesn't count for talk and text, just for social media use only. Using a data usage estimator, I plugged in all my stuff, and I got that the average person uses about a half a gigabyte of data a day. Now this is just on social media, but cell phone companies push you to buy unlimited data plans, which will give a person the freedom to spend as much time as they want on these social media websites, which on the other hand, people that have limited data plans don't get to spend as much time on these social media websites. Therefore, we should try to get cell phone companies to stop offering unlimited data plans and choosing smaller data plans, say under 8 gigabytes a month, to really watch your social media usage. Now let's imagine what life would be like with my limitations in place. Social media is a good way to stay in touch with friends and family around the world. There's no question about that. But to be scrolling up and down a surface on your phone, looking at random people's pictures for multiple hours at a time, that is not the healthiest thing to do. If these limitations are adopted, people will have to make time for other things and other than social media, more like face-to-face interactions with people and hanging out with them, and they'll have a better social status without these social networks. Instead of talking to someone on social media, people will hopefully come face-to-face, and hopefully social media will die out if these limitations are put in place. People will also have more privacy and will be less subjected to cyberbullying because there will be less people on there all the time, which is a really good thing because I'm totally against cyberbullying. With a decrease of data, your phone bill will also be cheaper, and same with your internet. According to Carrie Grosvenor, many people do not want to be bothered with correct spelling when they're typing on these social media and texting. So, they also resort to using abbreviations and stuff like that. So, with the limitations on social media, maybe people's grammar and spelling will also be improved. Social media is a huge problem, and we really need to do something about it. Because I've seen friends lose relationships, and it's just not healthy to have this in your life when you could be focusing on one-on-one interactions with people. From all the information that I have provided with you guys today, I hope that I persuaded your opinion in joining me in my efforts to actually putting limit on our social media usage. We really need to control how much we use, but the power is in your guys' hands. Next time you pick up your phone, think, do I need to?